So anyway, here is the story of the internet. This is how the fucking internet works. This is hilarious to me. So just on a Instagram post, my man Ashton, too buff for this. Shout out Jacksonville, Florida. Anyway, R.L. Brown Elementary represent. I don't know if Ashton went to R.L. Brown Elementary. I did though. Anyway, so he made a post discussing diet and weight loss tips, and I posted on there, kind of a base model that I made up for eating in high volume, people who like to eat a lot and have a big appetite, and 2 pounds of chicken breast, 7 pounds of watermelon, 10 whole eggs, and I didn't eat that every day, you guys know that, but it was something that I made that I could fall back on. And eat 11 pounds of food in a day for under 3,000 calories with good macros and micros. The micros weren't bad either. So that said, I posted that on there, and this nice gentleman, Sunday Stew, replied that, I might do that, I might try that, but add a little more chicken and a little less watermelon, which, if you want to get a little more protein, makes sense. It's not a set in stone, oh my gosh, you have to do this. But anyway, and then, I made a comment about, losing about 100 pounds with kind of that as a base. And, he congratulated me. Here's Sunday Stew. He was doing 405 by 18 deadlifts. A solid lifter. He has a good physique. He looks really strong, really in shape. And, he doesn't know who the fuck I am. And just, me posting that and talking about my weight loss just congratulated me. A strong person, strong dude, looks good, telling me good job. Anyway, on the other side, there's this dude, fucking internet critic, wants to tell me how to fucking eat. And let's take a look at this guy. So his profile's private, because of course it is. But you can kind of tell from his face, and bro ain't in shape. And I made a comment about losing weight and benching more than he deadlifts, and he never replied back because it's probably at home. But that's how it fucking goes. That's who criticizes on the internet. That's who's criticizing you. That's the people behind private accounts that only want to comment negative shit, or always have, even if it's not so much negative. Like, they always want to criticize something or critique something or say how something could be better, instead of just, congratulating you, the person with results, the person with lifts, the person with a decade worth of fucking footage on the internet, to validate everything I said. Not that I even need the validation. If I fucking said it, you should take my fucking word for it. Obviously, not everybody tells the truth on the internet, but still, who the fuck cares? But I do have the validation. I have all of that. I have the transformations. I have the lifts. I have the fucking physique. I've got these motherfucking juicy ass titties. Yeah, it's always that. And I've made a post before. I don't know if I'm gonna find it and edit it in here or not. But on the diet groups and Facebook and stuff, a person can post, hey, I started taking this new supplement and I lost 10 pounds in a week, or I lost 20 pounds in 2 weeks, or whatever the case may be. And everybody's all on their dick. Oh my God, what's your secret? Let me get in on that. Show me, DM me, blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, this other person can say, oh, hey, I lost 75 pounds and I've kept it off for 2 years. This is a typical meal that I eat. And they'll be like, oh, don't you know that that's bad for you? You shouldn't be eating that. Oh, that has chemicals in it that can cause cancer and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, it's always like that. It's always that. People want that fucking fast, that lose the weight fat. When you're losing fucking water weight, something fucking flushing you out and giving you diarrhea, and the scale changes temporarily. Why would you not want to listen to the person who has sustained it, who has done the thing that you want to do for real, who's actually fucking done it? But that's who everybody wants to criticize. They always want to criticize that. Like, oh, you shouldn't eat corn, it's a GMO, or whatever the case may be. Insert thing here. Even though the person has proven that this has worked for them and could possibly work for others, and sustained it. But yeah, I just wanted to point that out. Like, normally, I don't get too riled up about these things, but it happens too fucking much, and it is almost always the case. Like, nobody who's actually worth a fuck or who has done anything is ever going to be the one criticizing you. Typically, unless you ask for criticism, you say, hey, how can I improve this? Or what can I do better? And then they are generally helpful as fuck to do that. Otherwise, you just say, hey, I did this and accomplished this, and they're like, good fucking job, congratulations, we're fucking proud of you. Meanwhile, fucking Nestor the Neckbeard, or whatever you want to fucking call him, is over here, well, actually, watermelon is void of nutrients, and so are apples, and you should eat avocado and tomatoes instead. Like, dude, shut the fuck up and, go fix your fucking self, right? Peace.